How are y'all doing today, everybody? ArtificialDragon reporting. Welcome back to Invisible Apartment 2. Now, where we last left off, a lot of things happened once again. Basically, one of the main characters, Alex, is in between a rock and a hard place, sorry. And, he's under surveillance right now, so we have no way of, contacting him. He's under surveillance by a robotic parrot, kind of silly, I know. But anyway, so we're back with Kacey. Alex hasn't been here in quite a few days. I don't understand. It makes me nervous. A little thing like that makes you nervous. It's not a little thing. And yes, I'm upset. I can't concentrate on anything. I keep thinking about where he is and what he's doing. I don't know what to say, Kacey. I know that you don't know how to help me, and I know that I can't do anything in this situation either. I can just wait. And that's what bothers me. The helplessness. The powerlessness. The fear. How long will I have to wait? Should I calculate the odds that he'll appear tonight? You don't need to. It won't be likely, I know that without your calculations. But think you anyway. What if something happened to him? What if he's in danger? Maybe he's hurt. Maybe someone hurt him. That could be too. Or don't I matter to him anymore? I'm sure that's not the case, Kacey. Does he not want to see me anymore? Is he angry at me? And why couldn't he tell it to me directly? Why does he leave me here to worry myself sick? Maybe he doesn't know that you're this worried, and the truth is that he just couldn't come. I hope that he's okay. And he didn't come to see me because he's too busy. What should I do? Let's try it one more time. I know, you already told me 100 times. The software you'll be using to get me into the right state of mind is the same one that's used during interrogations. The software is not enough during interrogations. Even now, I'm just playing some specific sounds that will prepare you mind. Your mind? You mind? Whatever. During real interrogations, you would also be given medication to assist with the process. Since we don't have that here, you'll need to cooperate willingly. I asked Alice to bring us some of a substance that would help with the extraction. He said it can be dangerous. Yes, he did. So I'll need to try and cooperate willingly, huh? That's easier said than done. It's like telling someone that they should dream about before they fall asleep. Mask has a specific part of software integrated with his program. I was quite scared when we first figured it out. He's able to extract things from your mind. Coupled with my smart ears, he could get a person to something like a dream state and, well, I don't know what happens afterwards. We believed it would be used by the CIA during interrogations. Was that the purpose of the AI called Mask, the one dwelling in my smart ears? We realized that Mask is very valuable to anyone who could get a hold of him. It got me thinking recently, was I manipulated when I saved Mask from the CIA? If so, then who was behind it? Yeah, a little bit curious about that as well. My old friend back then, Joe, he left me a note with just a username and password to log on to an unknown server. That's where I found Mask and rescued him from CI. Kacey was taken away by a man in hazmat suits. Later, when I was already fleeing from home in the CI, I did a bit of research and I found out they told Joe's family that he was dead. Now that's kind of sad. Is he really dead, or was it just a lie? I don't have a lead, nothing to use to figure out the truth. Whoa, what's with the intense music? For a long time, I just wandered around, stealing and trying to hack my way into the CI servers. That was until I encountered a mysterious hacker on one of the systems I connected to. The hacker was Alex's mom. Where do the lies end and the truth starts? One last chance. Are you sure about this? Just begin. Matt starts playing some weird music. I fell asleep. Wait, no. I feel weird. It's not like I'm falling asleep, but like the world around me is fading away. Where am I? It's cold. Is anyone here? How did I get here? How? Oh right, the data. I was with Mask and we're trying to extract the data stored in my head. Why do I feel so cold? And what should I do? What is that sound? It's so nostalgic. It reminds me of someone. But I look around and I can only see an endless white plain. I can't even tell if there is a horizon. Wait, I see something coming out of nothingness. What is it? Oh no. What's going on? What's that thing coming out of the ground? It's past me, I'm guessing? It's me, yeah, it's me. I came closer to it. It grabbed my arms and looked straight into my eyes. What is it? Do you remember me? Yakak? Whatever. Do you remember me? Do you know who I am? Do you know why I'm here? You look just like me from long ago. But you can't be me. I'm me. You're probably just some hallucination. No, you can't be real. I'm only imagining you. I'm me. I'm me. Do you understand? Of course I understand you. We're substantial parts of each other. I am you. I'm the one who whispers your thoughts. There isn't a single thought that didn't originate from me. I'm your unconscious self. You are the consciousness, the flesh. You are an interface to me, the processing power. I'm the one who whispers you your thoughts. What are you trying to tell me? You're just a tool, only a mindless body which I use and control as I please. I don't believe you. If what you're saying is true, we would have known each other for ages, but I've seen you before. Oh, we've met. You just don't remember. How is that possible? Maybe you don't want to remember me, and maybe I arranged it so that you don't remember me. But why? That's not important right now. Rather to try and think what to do. Do you really want to access to all the data that is stored in your head? Do you want to tackle that alone? Do you want to worry about an outcome that isn't guaranteed? What if it's not going to help anyone? What if, on the other hand, you'll hurt someone with your actions? Have you thought about that? Do I have another option? I know of one. How come you know something I don't? How come you think you're smarter than me? You can access data on a computer, but can a computer access you? Well, isn't Mask basically accessing our thoughts? You seem full of yourself. I'm a part of you. Where does your confidence come from? Fair point. I have no way of knowing if you're telling the truth or not, but if there's something you want to tell me, then talk. Instead of giving you access to all the data, I could give you a solution to all of your problems. You can save yourself. A solution. A solution to me being a prisoner of the invisible apartment? A solution to mine, Alex's, and Mask's problems? Yes. A solution to everything. Finally, we get a choice from the entire game. Yes, tell me the solution. I want to save myself. Please let me go. Let me access all the data in my mind. That is such a difficult option. Either self-preservation or sacrifice yourself for the greater good for everybody else's case. I'm gonna go with a selfless option. And yet, I can choose. If all of my thoughts are given to me by you, then how is it I can make a choice here and now? How is it that I can make a choice here and now? I can't be selfish now. I can't only think of myself. Believe me, it would be better like that. I could give you a solution to all of your problems. Save yourself. You'll be happy at last. I can't do that. I want you to step aside so I can give it data stored in my head. I want all the information that's there. What if you're making the wrong choice? It's the right thing to do. You're just a demon. You might be living deep inside of me, but that doesn't make you me. You don't get to fool me and claim me of your own. You hate that I'm experiencing the world, and you're locked up somewhere in my mind, don't you? I'm sorry I created you. I truly am. Please don't hate me for that. I never wanted to create anything just to make it suffer. I don't want us to switch places, and if I let you lead me, that's what would happen. This is a never-ending fight. You know that, right? You won't remember me once you wake up, but I'll give you the same choice every time you close your eyes. And I'll lose myself if I answer the wrong the next time. As the thing floats away, it gets warmer. It's as if I'm breathing in sunbeams of some sort. It's so warm. I'm feeling sleepy. I'm almost done copying the data. I'm almost done copying the data. Kacey, are you there? What? Are you listening? I must have fallen asleep. Ow, I passed out actually, right. You seem disoriented. Do you feel alright? Disoriented, another typo right there. Creator of the game, I can't remember right now. I must have hit my head or something. My head hurts, ow. Also, my arms feel numb. I feel all beaten up. Other than that, do you have the data this time? Yes. Finally. I just finished downloading the data. It took a while to download such a large amount of information through brainwave patterns, which are only used to controlling the playback of songs. Blah, I am not doing good with narrating this. And have to do with such a smart mass complicated things further, but you don't remember anything anyways. How long was I unconscious? 2 hours. That long? It felt like a minute. Do you want me to index the data now? How long will that take? It's negligible compared to how long we've been waiting. Waiting again. Of course. I'm wondering if the events around me getting caught and having all this central intelligence data copied into my head wasn't a setup. Finding the invisible apartment was a setup, I know that. Why did I accept being part of all these schemes so easily? I need to talk with Alex about everything. It's because you're selfless and need to do the right thing. I finished indexing the data. There are a few specifications. Are you awake? It took you a while. Please give me an overview. What's in there about the CI's activities concerning Sleeper Cell and hackers? There is a lot of data, but I don't believe the whole thing will be easy to prove. What do you mean? The CI files don't include a direct link between hackers being detained and them being put in sleeper cells under false pretenses. There are files on hackers being detained by the CI and files on them being put in sleeper cells for medical reasons. But those are two separate things. We lack evidence that the medical reasons are made up. Well, at least the CI has contingencies, I guess. So, what do you think, Kacey? I think what you said is understandable. I believe that Alex's mom expected us to find a link between these two sets of data. She wanted us to find something that would make it clear that they're connected. Until then, it's all speculation. Alex keeps working at the CI in order to get us access to more information. Actually, that's just one of the reasons. It's not like he could quit or something, that is very true. You could put up the files concerning me? Yes, and no. What do you mean? A large percentage of the files concerning you are encrypted. You're kidding me! How many files are encrypted? Is it a large portion of the total data? It's only a dozen or so files from the whole set. Is there anything else I could be aware of? Something else of interest to us? I wonder. I wonder if unraveling these facts would really make me less of a criminal, or it feels like as if there's more about revenge at this point. Well, at the end of the day, what the CIA is doing is wrong, and we need to uncover it. By the way, did you find anything on yourself, Alex, or Alex's mom? The file on Alex's mother is also encrypted. There are no files on Alex amongst the data. Maybe Alex's mom wanted us to focus on the bigger picture, and not get distracted by worrying about ourselves, to be honest. I hate that. It makes me feel like a soldier. Or is there more to it? A large part of the files concerning your person is encrypted, but those are somewhat interesting. Somewhat interesting? What's in them? I need to apologize to you. I'm sorry. Huh? Why are you apologizing? The CI wasn't tracking you, but my digital footprint. That's how they were able to find you. You mean they wouldn't have caught us if you weren't connected to the network, right? Well, I guess that's somewhat understandable. I already suspected that. You did? If you suspected that, then why did we continue our activities? Why steal from ATMs and hack security systems? What other choice do we have? Yeah, that's kind of a good point. I was always ready to run, but sometimes I just wasn't quick enough. It's not like you're responsible for chasing me. I asked you to help me do all these questionable things, remember? Can we be more cautious from now on? What do you want to do next? Let's go see Alex. I know that's risky, but I just gotta know what's going on. I asked you to be more cautious. What do you propose? A slight identity change might help a bit. This again, just like the old days. Coloring your hair too often can damage it, you know? I can't relate to that in the slightest manner. Very good point, he is an artificial intelligence after all. One more thing. What is it? Can you leave me here? No way! Please. I know you're scared. Well, I'm scared too, but I can't have you with me. What if I need your help? What should I do? I just believe that you would be safer if you leave me here. Yeah, that is very true. I can see Mask's logic. If every time he accesses a terminal or whatever, then basically Kacey's screwed. Well, we've always been together. Every day since forever. It's been 4 years. That's a long time when you're put always around someone. You know, I almost forget how to act on my own. But one time I went without you, I ended up in a sleeper cell, do you remember? I store a lot of data that relates to you, a lot of common files. Memories, yeah. We did a lot of stupid things together, didn't we? So, will you please leave me here? I guess I should. You really think that it'll be safer if I go outside without you? I mean, without wearing the smart masks you're in. That's what I believe. Give me a moment. I'll go change my hair. It's not a bulletproof safety measure, but it will make me feel better. Make you feel better? You won't understand. I guess I can actually enjoy changing my hair color. I know I'm not changing into another person, but for me, it's something that always makes me feel different. It gives me a good measure of protection as well. Ooh. That's a nice little blonde color. I like blondes. By the way, if someone finds you here, I want to make sure we meet each other again in case something happens. It's funny. If people from 100 years ago saw you, they would probably think you're a ghost living in an object, that you're some kind of spirit. Isn't that what I am? You consider yourself a spirit? It seems to me that people have struggled for thousands of years to understand what their flesh ends and where their souls begins. To me, the line is clear and absolute. This gadget that holds me is a shell, and what makes me a person is the software on this gadget. How is it possible that you could copy yourself and still be you? I copy myself bit by bit. I copy one piece of information to a new place, access it, Then I copy another piece. For a moment, I feel like I'm in two places at once. So it's not like you're killing your current self by copying and creating a new you, right? That would be sad, wouldn't it? Yeah, and of course you would never do that. It would be horrible. Nevertheless, your soul can travel, so you're not completely trapped here. I can escape if I'm able to connect to a network. This apartment is connected, but we made a choice not to use the connection for any dangerous activities. I'll only use it if I really needed to. Yeah, that's what I promised Alex. You can only connect to the outside for trivial things like news, entertainment, or for copying yourself as an escape plan. Contact Alex if or when we're in danger would be too risky, since they could track the message. That's why Alex comes here regularly, apart from bringing me supplies and brainstorming what we should do next. What if something happens to him? If he's detained and contacting him would only draw attention to me? Then we'd both be screwed. I have no way of telling who's listening on the other hand. This is our safe house. It's weird. My legs feel so numb. It's like I'm learning to stand straight again. This place is huge. I'll have to spend a whole day searching for Alex's place in this overcrowded apartment complex. If only Mask was with me, he could definitely help. Finding Alex's apartment would be a piece of cake for him. I just can't do it on my own. Living here must be really expensive. I wonder how Alex can afford this. I guess you get more than minimum wage working at the CI, but I wonder, does he have a second job? Probably. Here I go. Alright, this is probably a good starting point for me. I mean, saving point. I'm gonna save right here. So anyway, it's really interesting going more into the story of Invisible Apartment 2. I wonder what exactly will unravel as the times go on, especially the encounter with Kacey's subconscious. Subconscious? Yeah, subconscious. It's really interesting. It kind of makes you question if you really do have another part of yourself that controls your every action or whatnot. But anyway, I'm going to end it right here, and we'll go into the next episode, hopefully soon. So anyway, thank you everybody so much for watching. Be sure to check more videos that I've done. And as always, fly with me, fellow dragons. Until next time.